friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you my November setup. I'm just at the tail end of a code, so if I sound a little bit odd, that'll be why, so please bear with me. I was pretty late to setting up this month again, which seems to be the trend over the past few months. I just can't really keep track of time. I'm just so busy all the time, so I think I'll just have to go with the flow, and especially after the baby comes, my schedule will be even more hectic, so I'm not too sure exactly what my bullet journaling and hobby and video posting will be like then, but I will do my best to balance everything, as well as getting rest and of course taking care of the baby. For this month's theme, I wanted to paint something that had autumn vibes. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted the exact theme to be, but then I settled on a focus on the fall colors, so the reds and oranges and yellows, as well as browns and greens. Those were the main colors that I wanted to use throughout my cover page. And then I decided that a good theme that would embody that would be a mountainous, forested area with some mist and clouds, and then that would also allow me to match with my washi tape that had a lot of fall colors, my Maple Journey and Maple Dream sets. This way I could do a cover page that captures that autumn landscape, and then for the rest of my setup I would be able to still capture that kind of autumn colors and vibe without having to paint more, as I knew I didn't have the energy or time for that. So then I could continue the theme just using some highlighters, pen, and also washi tape. Another thought that I had going into this was that I really wanted to practice painting more trees and leaves, as well as adding depth to my paintings, as well as adding some blending. However, you can see here that I very quickly just lost my patience already, and so I went from using more details in the top half of the painting to really just dabbing random colors everywhere and then trying to blend them together and then hoping that it will just work out on its own. At one point while painting this, I kind of felt bad about the way that I paint, in that I sometimes lose patience like this, or just not really planning ahead that much when I paint and just going with the flow and improvising. However, I ended up feeling like it's actually not a bad thing to be the way I am too, in the sense that I don't restrict myself to a certain method of painting, and being experiential and allowing myself freedom like this with every painting, I think really allows me to develop my style in many different ways, and I also do enjoy the process more without all the pressure of planning ahead and requiring perfection. So although it'll probably take me longer to get where I want to be in terms of painting skill and being happy with the results of my paintings and having them look how they look in my mind, I think that allowing myself to paint through experimenting and being free with it, rather than necessarily following tutorials and doing things the supposed right way, really does allow me that freedom and allows me to enjoy my painting and relax into it. And I think that if I keep painting and keep practicing and keep just experimenting, that eventually I will figure it all out. I also really appreciate you guys. Thank you for being such a supportive audience as I share my chaotic ways of approaching my bullet journal and painting and my other hobbies, and just thank you for encouraging me to keep going. So back to the theme at hand. To explain a little bit of what I'm trying to do, I was trying to show the transition of colors the way leaves do in fall. So with the top being more red and orange, then transitioning to yellow and green with some brown later on, as well as scattering a smattering of these different colored trees across the entire scene, because it's not even when you look at an autumn landscape. So I wanted to try and capture that variety. I also tried to not add too much detail for every aspect of the painting. I was trying to lean into more having general blocks of color in more distant areas with just little bits of detail here and there, just to really pull it all together. However, I'm not quite skilled at doing that, and so the color transitions and the lighting wasn't quite fixed. I think I kept changing my mind about where the lighting was coming from, and then my depth and where I wanted to put the details was kind of random too, and then the order of my painting, I kind of jumped all over the place as well, almost going in a circle rather than doing layer by layer, finishing the background first and then the next layer and the next layer and then finally the details. I think I'm supposed to go in order like that, but I really just went all over the place. But that is okay. I still had fun with this, and I really enjoyed using all the fall colors and trying to blend it together. And in the end, I felt like, although it didn't really look the way that I fully envisioned, I still feel like it captures a fall landscape, and I still enjoyed generally the process as well as the end result. Going off on a tangent now, please let me know if you have any suggestions for themes for December or onwards, as I would love to paint any ideas that you have to suggest. And now for a flip through. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon.